Friends, thank you for listening to the Frederick Henry Show, and I'm calmed down now, having shouted at my own phone for the last 30 minutes at AT&T, and I'm furious about AT&T. AT&T, a monopoly, a multi-zillion-dollar company, international company, refuses to accept me, one of their subscribers, to pay my bill. And I am absolutely out of my mind. I can't tell you. I'm out of my mind. AT&T must be held accountable. This company is too big, too not caring about its people. They use a COVID-19. Believe me, they can hire many people to be on their lines so I can pay my bill. I was on their phone lines to pay my bill. I want to give them money. They don't want my money. They hold me for 30 minutes. I was 30 minutes waiting for AT&T to answer so that I could pay my bill. I'm beside myself with rage. And I believe that I'm not only one, I'm millions of Americans. And I think we have to do this. One of the things that this whole thing is showing us is that we're being used by corporate America as slaves, as people who pay their bills, or people who are put down. You can listen to the machine. You can listen to pretty music. You can listen to all that. I don't care about that. I want to pay my bill. I waited 30 minutes. This is the 16th time. 16th time. 16. Get 16th time that I've tried to pay my bill from AT&T, and they would not let me pay my bill. They said, go to the app. The app doesn't work. Go to the internet. The internet doesn't work. Go to the phone. It doesn't work. AT&T is a failure. A failure. I'm beside myself. You can hear my shouting. I can't tell you how angry I am. I'm enraged. And we need to do away with AT&T. I don't care. I even have AT&T stock. I don't care. Erase AT&T. Put a new company in place that has human beings, not machines, not computers, not pretty music. Oh, I thank you for waiting. Thank you for your patience. COVID-19, blah, blah, blah. That's bullshit. That is a crap. That is not true. They are using us. They are enslaving us. I am furious. I want to pay my bill. I want to give them money. They won't even let me give them money. They want to enslave me so that I will be obedient. I will not be obedient. I will find another carrier. I will find another internet carrier. I don't care. And I say to the federal government, take away. The airways belong to the people. The internet belongs to the people. The telephones belong to the people. All these communication devices belong to the people. They do not belong to AT&T. They do not belong to Google. They do not belong to Yahoo. They don't belong to anybody. We must have a revolution and say, no. I am beside I can't. I'm sorry. I apologize. I am so angry. I just got off waiting. I waited in my car for 45 minutes. 45 minutes for the AT&T machine to answer me so I could pay my bill, so I could give them money. And they refused to allow me to do that. And I am beside myself with rage. I am beside myself with indignation. I am beside myself with insight into the dilemma that you and I, citizen voters, Americans, and international people of freedom and lovers of freedom have allowed ourselves to get into. The airways belong to us. The satellites belong to us. The space belongs to us. The internet belongs to us. It doesn't belong to them. And they would have us believe that it belongs to them, and therefore we are the slaves and they're the masters. No, we are the masters. They are the slaves. They are the employees. And so, my friends, I ask you to forgive me for my anger, but I want you to hear the anger because that's an important anger. It's an anger, a rage, a welling sense of revolution that's building up in America and across the world, in the European Union, elsewhere. The globalists, the corporatists, the Ayn Rand people will not suppress us, will not make us slaves. We will not be enslaved. This world belongs to us. This earth belongs to us. These airwaves belong to us. These internet airwaves belong to us. This satellite system belongs. I don't care if you put it up, Elon. I don't care who it is. The space belongs to us. And Donald Trump is saying to us, it belongs to you. Back me, support me. And I'm a Trumper. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a Trumper. Why? Because I believe Donald Trump, duly elected, legally elected, popularly elected President of the United States of America, is an answer. The answer. There is no other answer right now. It's not Hillary. It's not Bernie Sanders. It's not Nancy Pelosi. This man loves America, and he stands for freedom and integrity. Why? Because he appreciates freedom. He appreciates integrity. He appreciates himself and Giuliani and others making a difference and changing the world. He is not willing to be lulled to sleep. He's not willing to be pretty music on the telephone. Oh, thank you for your patience. Thank you. I'm not thank you for my patience. I was 45 minutes. I'm not thankful for my presence. I'm furious. You used 45 minutes of my life because of a machine. Hire people. Hire people. Hire people. I don't want to listen to a machine. Answer my call so I can give you my money. That's the point. I want to give you my money to pay my bill. I acknowledge the bill. But you want to make me a slave even when I want to pay the bill, using COVID-19 as an excuse. Forget that, AT&T. You are phony. You are illegitimate. You are part of the swamp. And we must rid ourselves of AT&T. AT&T is the enemy. Enemy. I'm so angry. I can't tell you. I'm beside myself in fury. So unless these corporate executives in their highfalutin places, $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 jobs, I don't make that. I get a meager Social Security income. A meager Social Security income. And so do you, my friends. So do you. But we have power. We have power. We can vote. We can vote in corporate meetings. We can vote in public meetings. We can vote at the polling places. And we must resist this unbelievable scheme. The globalists, the dominators, the people who want to submit us, the one people who enslave us, they want universal mail-in voting because they say this is going to save. No, it's going to enslave us. Enslave us. Make us nothing. Nothing. We must reject universal mail-in voting. Because this is a Democrat scheme, a globalist scheme, nefarious as it is. And I'm not a conspiratorialist. My friends, I'm not a conspiratorialist, but I'm unbelievable, shocked at the way we have been lulled into believing that our leaders are benevolent. Our leaders, other than Trump. Trump is benevolent. Trump is a lover of America. Trump is the solution. Andy McCarthy is a lover of America. He's the solution. Rand Paul is the solution. But the others are haters of America, and they want to convince us that we should give up our freedom, give up our rights, give up our independence, give up our individuality to the corporate please. I can't even express it. So, okay, having said all this, what do I say? November is coming. Vote out the Democrats. Vote out every Democrat, from the lowest level to the highest level, from the police chief to the court justice to the probate court. I don't care who you are. Vote them out because they are the enemy. They want to subdue us and they want to destroy us so that we have no individual freedom. My friends, I just sat for 45 minutes begging, pleading, and shouting at a machine to let me pay my bill. And they would not let me pay my bill. AT&T. And AT&T must be disenfranchised, must be taken off. And I just dropped my phone. I'm so angry. I just dropped my phone. I dropped my phone. I'm so furious because I can't tell you. It's beyond belief what you and I are being subjected to, and we should not be subjected to this. We, by the vote and by the local, believe me, George Soros had a meeting with Obama, and they said, go local, make the prosecutors, make the every elected official from the lowest level to the highest level, make every ignored election a election that we, the globalists, suppressors, and Nazi socialists, will control. And we, you and I, my friends, we must control these. Every local election, school board, education board, local judge, probate judge, sheriff, whatever, we must get out there and we must vote to stop these people, because we have a window of freedom. We have a very narrow window of freedom by which we can stop them. But if you and I don't go out there and put our bodies on the line and press those buttons and refuse the universal mail-in ballot crap and keep a keen eye on cheating, then we will lose our freedom, and our children, our grandchildren forever will be enslaved to the globalist, corporatist mentality. This is not the way it should be. We must stand up. Pay attention. And I think we are. I'm heartened. I'm encouraged by those people who wear masks, because I don't see wearing a mask as subservience. I see wearing a mask as a challenge to the structure. Okay, you want me to wear a mask? I'll wear a mask. I don't see those people who stand 6 feet apart as obsequious obedience. I see that as a challenge to the globalists and say, okay, you want me to stand 6 feet apart? I'll do it. I don't give up. But you know what? I'll do it. And then those people who say you can't breathe in public outside without a mask, we take our mask off once we leave the store. And that's saying we challenge you, the globalists, the Democrats, and the socialists, and the oppressors and the Nazis. Please, we will not wear a mask in the open air. We will not wear a mask at the breeze. We will not wear a mask at the beach. We will not wear a mask when we're swimming in the ocean. No. And there are a few of us who are saying, we agree. And I really do, the law enforcement people who say, our obligation is to enforce the legally enacted laws of the legislature and not the fiat, the dictatorial mandate and the orders and the tyrannical dictatorial you must of the governors. The governors have made a terrible mistake in thinking that they can tell us, the people, whether we can breathe, whether we can laugh, whether we can talk to each other, we can associate with each other, whether we can play, whether we can go to the beach. No. We are saying no. And this is a broadcast to say no to all these people. I can't believe it. You know, my friends, I'm just going to tell you this. This is the end of almost 12 weeks of trying to find a way to cooperate, to collaborate, to help, to assist, to do everything I can do to be part of the collective effort for the common good. However, my friends, I am beside myself. I really am, because that was not what was intended. The intention was to suppress me, to suppress you, to silence you and to silence me, and to take away my freedom and your freedom. And I feel from my soul, from the depths of my soul, whether it's, I'm a Christian, by the way, just let me say this. I have to ask that permission, but let me say it anyway. I'm a Christian, and it doesn't matter if you're Muslim or Jew, it doesn't matter, or Hindu, or Sikh, it doesn't matter, or Buddhist. We have this very cherished thing for which many, many thousands of people have died, called religious freedom. And this freedom was secretively and surreptitiously, and I think, I don't even know the word, taken away from us by people who use a virus to hurt us and to take away our freedom and to enslave us. And I really feel very clearly, I prayed about this for the last 12 weeks.